The video will begin with the introduction of the topic focused on the visa status refused after a 221G review. We will discuss the meaning of 221G, what a refused status signifies, the administrative processing, what one can expect, and important considerations to keep in mind. Let's walk through today's agenda. We'll start by understanding what 221G is. Next, we'll demystify the refused status, followed closely by a look at administrative processing. Further, we'll discuss what you can expect during this entire ordeal, and we'll wrap up with some key considerations to keep in mind. We will start by understanding what 221G really means. Essentially, 221G refers to a section of the U.S. Immigration and Nationality Act which implies that the consular officer needs additional information to make a decision on your visa application. In simple terms, it's not an outright denial, but more of a temporary hold, as additional documentation or review is required. Moving to the refused status on the CEAC website. It is crucial to note that when the status shows refused, it does not always mean a final denial. Oftentimes, it reflects that the application is pending further review. Notably, the system might not immediately update to administrative processing, even if your case is under review. Therefore, the status can remain as refused until a final decision is made. This flowchart illustrates the stages involved once your visa application gets into administrative processing. After a status reflects as refused, your case enters the administrative processing stage where requested documents are reviewed. The complexity and workload of the embassy can impact how long this stage takes, and it could last from weeks to even months, with no fixed timeline. Moving forward, let's talk about what to realistically expect during this time. Initially, there might not be any immediate changes, and the status might remain refused until a decision is reached. This stage requires a lot of patience, as administrative processing is often slow. Regularly checking the CEAC website will give you updates, although frequent changes should not be expected. If your case exceeds the typical processing time, consider reaching out to the embassy, but be prepared for generic responses. Let's move on to some essential considerations you must keep in mind throughout your visa application process. Firstly, ensure that the documents you provide are accurate and complete to avoid unnecessary delays. Any inaccuracies can prolong the process. Additionally, if any of your contact information changes during this period, it's vital to notify the embassy immediately. It's quiz time. What does a 221G status indicate? Is it A final visa denial, B, a request for more documentation, or C, immediate approval? You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is B, a request for more documentation. 221G is not a denial but a request for further documentation or review by the consular officer. To summarize, remember that a 221G notice is not an outright denial, but a request for more information. Also, always be aware that a refused status can mean your application is still under review. Administrative processing times can vary widely, so patience is pivotal. Ensure your documentation is complete, and maintain open communication with the embassy. Staying informed and patient will help you navigate this process more effectively. Thank you for watching this video. Navigating the visa application process can be complex and sometimes frustrating, but remember, being informed and patient is key. If you found this video helpful, please like, share it with others who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to comment below to share your experiences or thoughts. Until next time, stay hopeful and proactive.